Gentlemen, after several months off, it is good to be back, and we are starting back off with a question. Group B. When back in the 80s, the FIA decided that rules were for cowards, burned all their rule books, and created the insane no-rules class of racing called Group B, which quickly became the most dangerous racing series on the planet. And after the inevitable disasters that came because of this, it was banned in 1986, only 4 years after its creation. Now, these cars were so fast and so radical that people still ask the question, would a Group B car be able to compete with a modern rally car? And for a shockingly long amount of time, the answer to that was obviously yes, but with a modern Rally1 car's aerodynamics and hybrid drive, the gap has never been closer. Which is why today we are in EA Sports WRC. And how we're going to put this to the test is by running the same rally first in the modern Rally1 car and then in the Group B car. And at the end we'll compare the times and see whether the Group B car was able to keep up. The rally is going to be 3 stages, and to compensate for my lack of driving skill,
Sammy, you will wreck the car. We will not finish.
I chose stages that I think are going to give the Group B car the best chance because they're really fast and flowy, which is where the problem for the Group B car is going to come up because of its archaic 80s handling.
Through goes Hamilton.
Which is what made these cars so dangerous in the first place. And this is the Rally1 car that we're going to be using. It's the 2023 GR Yaris Rally1 with 514 horsepower, but that is only when the hybrid system is activated, which most of the time it isn't. Most of the time I think I read that the car runs around 350 horsepower, which is less than the Group B car. And so we're gonna get to see how that plays out a little bit. And another thing with this car is that it uses paddle shifters, while the Group B car uses an actual H-pattern manual transmission, which makes this car so much easier to drive. And when we drive the Group B car, we are going to be using a manual H-pattern transmission, so we're really gonna get the full effect when it comes down to it. And I chose stages that I really haven't run. I practiced a lot in the Group B car in the lead up to this just to be able to drive it in the first place, and I definitely needed it. And so this is really my first time I'm going to be seeing these stages. I'm going to do 1 shakedown in each of the cars beforehand just to get a little taste and get warmed up. And the different driving styles you need to drive these 2 cars are really, really different. So here we go, the first shakedown in the Rally1 car. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
90 for right entry chicane. 60 crest, 70.
Had to get back out of the throttle, missed the hybrid deployment there.
30 turn, 1 left, around wheel. 70 crest, 80. Slip finish.
That wasn't even me. The game couldn't even hold on to the car coming across the line there. Yeah, this thing does not like going fast for some reason. I've been driving the Group B car all week and it felt more stable than this car, and so I think in order to actually do this justice, I'm going to need to concentrate. I don't know if I'm going to be able to commentate. I may or may not do a voiceover. You know what? I am going to have to do a voiceover. I'm really thinking about the Group B car. There's no way I'm going to be able to drive that thing flat out and be able to commentate on it at the same time, and so while I originally planned on doing a little bit more of a robust commentary, after watching the driving clips, they came out really cool, especially the Group B car. And so I think I'm mostly going to leave those alone. But if that makes any part of the video a little too boring and you want to skip around, feel free to do so. I'm going to put timestamps to everything in the video. So if there's a particular part you want to see, feel free to skip ahead. But yeah, anyways, back to it. All right, here we go. The first stage in the Rally1 car.
Starts 90, 3, 2, 1, go. 90 for right chicane. 60 crest, 70. Slide 30, turn 1 left, around wheel. 70 crest, 80. Slide right, low slowing, 110. Turn square right, around wheels. 30 crest, 120. And left over crest, 160. Late 6 left, don't cut, 70, slowing, 6 left over crest, and 3 right, 70, slight left over crest, into slight right, 120. caution, 6. 6 left, 90. Late crest and crest, 50. Left over crest, 130. 6 left, don't cut and crest, 80. 6 left over crest, keep in, 120. 6 right, opens, slide right, long, 140. Crest, 30, crest, and 3 left short, don't cut, 80, right entry chicane. 230.
A little slower than we needed to, but for the sake of preservation.
1 left, at house, and slide right, 80. 3 right. 5 right short, around Beale, 100. Slowing, crest, 40. Square right short, around Beale, and 6 left, half long, 50. Right over crest, and 6 left. Over finish, 100 to stop. Okay, that's a 3
All
minute,
right.
49.
That one felt good. I feel like we actually got a lot out of the car on that one. I'm happy with that, definitely. There were 1 or 2 sections where he had to slow down. I just wanted to preserve the car and make sure the run actually made it. But one thing that I noticed, because I've been driving the Group B car all week, with this car, it's so much easier to keep track of the pace notes because the car is so much easier to manage. That's one of the biggest differences, is just how much extra headspace you have to think about how to go fast when you're not thinking about what gear change you have to make and what gear is the right to be in, because you got to keep the boost on because they got such a big turbo and all that kind of stuff. But looks like we won the rally so far. We're 52 seconds ahead of second place. All right, happy with that. All right, next stage. And a difference I can already tell after having driven the Group B car all week is when you get to a corner, you turn at the corner. Because the car can handle so well. With the Group B car, you have to be thinking ahead. All right, here we go, second stage. Gotta lock back in.
3, 2, 1, go. Slide left, 50, crest, 230. 6 left.
Cooked it a little bit there, but we're good.
Right, don't cut, 60, small crest, into 5 right, 250. 5 right over crest, 60. 4 left, tightens, 100. Slide right over crest, 40. 6 left. Slowing, slide right, 70. Turn 1 left, onto tarmac, 200.
We got a little hybrid action.
Crest, 80. Gravel, slide left, 50. Slide right over crest, 200. And jump, 140. Crest, and jump, 40. Big jump, 170. 6 right, long, don't cut, slowing, 70. 2 left over crest, tight over small crest, 200.
Thank God we got the hybrid there. That was definitely a mistake.
Slide left, left over jump, 80. 6 left
Oh, God.
short, and slide left over jump, tightens 5. Slowing, 70 left, tightens, and slide right, 130. Finish, 100 to stop. Okay,
All
that's
right.
2 minutes, 45.
That one felt pretty good. There were a couple little hiccups, but I think that's to be expected. All right, 245. All right, there we go. That's good. All right, on to stage 3. All right, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go. 90, 5 right, 30, 2 left, tightens, into 3 right, tightens, 40, slide left, and 6 right short, 130, jump, 250,
Big jump. Yeehaw.
left over bump, 1, slide left, 130, over jump, and right over crest, 50, slide left, long, 80, and square left, around Beale, 70. 6 right, 3. 5 right short, into left over crest, 100. 5 right, tightens, 100. Slight right over jump, slowing, 150. Turn square right and square left, 40, through gate. Turn 1 right, long, onto tarmac. And 2 left, half.
Wow, racetrack?
Into crest. 60, 2 left over crest, opens very long. 40, over crest, into slight right onto gravel, and turn hairpin right. Left over crest, into 3 left, 40, 6 right, 50. Finish, into 5 right, to stop. Okay, that's a 3 minute.
All right, that felt pretty good. I think we definitely could have gone faster on the racetrack, but all right, awesome. All right, so all of the stages complete in the Rally1 car. The total overall time for all 3 stages was 9 minutes, 39.9 seconds. Now comes the hard part. So Group B had a lot of crazy cars and a lot of really memorable ones, but this one I think stands above the rest. This is the Audi Sport Quattro S1. It's called the Quattro, which means 4, because it was the first 4-wheel drive car to compete in the WRC back in the 80s. And it's actually not the fastest Group B car, but if you're driving the Group B car, you gotta go with the Quattro. I mean, that's the one. This car actually had an inline 5-cylinder, which gave it its distinct and beautiful sound. Now the WRC car, most of the time, is running at I think 350 horsepower. It's only when the hybrid system engages, which is when in the bottom right you see that little green bar pop up, that it has 500 horsepower. But most of the time, it's running at less than the 475 that this Group B car had all of the time. The challenge comes from the way that the car handles and the manual H-pattern transmission. This car had modern day power, but it was running on 80s handling technology, which is really what made these cars so dangerous. The driver said that you had to drive them entirely on instinct.
Medium left, nice and easy, turn, throttle.
Which is where the danger factor came from. But at least in my case, another thing that adds to the challenge is the H-pattern shifter. And the Rally1 car, you could see I was using the paddles up here, but with the H-pattern, the footwork that you have to do on top of changing the transmission, you have to drive with one hand on the wheel to shift. It's pretty intense, and especially in a car with a big turbo like this one, being in the right gear is definitely important. And so, while this car does have more power than the Rally1 car most of the time, it is infinitely harder to drive, as I'm sure you're going to see here in a second. I'm gonna do my absolute best. Gonna do a shakedown to put a good setup on the car, which is way more important in this car, I feel like. Here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 90. 5 right, long, small crest, slowing, 130. Slowing, 100, small crest, 30, turn 1 left, around Beale, 70, crest, 80, slight right, long.
So the car feels good for the most part. I actually really like the way that the car felt. I've been driving this car all week, so I feel like I'm ready to do it. As far as setup goes, here we go.
Good luck. 2, 1, go. 90, 4 right, long, keep right, 50, right entry chicane. 60, crest, 70.
Clutch kick, get back into power.
Slight left, through 100, small crest, 30, turn, 1 left, around Beale. 70, crest, 80. Slight right, long. Crest, 370.
On the limiter.
Slight right, over crest, 80. 6 right, slowing, 110. Turn square right, around Beales. 30, crest, 120.
Pitch the car in, clutch kick.
Turn square left, around Beale. 150, narrows.
Same thing.
Small crest, left over crest, 160.
I remember a little bit from the last time I went through this stage, but not too much.
6 left over crest and 3 right, 70. Slight left over crest. Into slight right, 120.
Not enough to make a difference, I don't
left
think.
over crest, tightens 5, 100.
Still relying heavily on the pace notes.
6 left, 90.
In an awkward spot, gearing with this.
And slight right, into slight
With this
left,
car,
40.
got to be able to have the power to drive it.
Small crest,
But in order to do that, I have to be slowing down to be in the right spot in the gear, because 5th is too tall.
Long crest, 30. 4 left, long, slowing, 1 left, at house, and slight right, 80. 3 right. Right over crest, and 6 left. Over finish, 100 to stop. Okay, that's a 3-minute.
Whew. This car is so much fun to drive. I don't know if you could tell, I am wiped out after that one. The hardest part about this is not necessarily handling the car, which is difficult because it's so heavy. Whenever you get up to speed, its momentum wants to carry it and push wide in all of the corners, but being in the right gear, because as you saw, there's that one part where I had to go slow because you have to be in a gear where you can use the power to steer the car. That, and also having to heel toe downshift if you're going into a tight corner, a real technical section. Your feet sometimes have to be doing 2 things at the same time and you have to compromise, and it is so difficult, but I'm okay with that one. On to the next one. So I don't remember what the times are. I'm gonna put all that together in the edit, but I think I'm gonna hide the Group B cars times until the very end, and then we'll compare them. But
And back to the action.
all right, here we go.
3, 2, 1, go. Slight left, 50, crest, crest, into 5 right, 250. 5 right towards 100. Slight right over crest, 40, 6 left. Small jump, 190. Slowing, slight right, 70, turn, 200.
Clutch kick, get back into power.
Short, around wheel, 80. Gravel, slight left, 50. Slight right over crest, 50. 6. 200. And jump, 140. Crest and jump, 40. Big
That
jump,
was pure luck.
170. 6 right, long, don't cut, slowing, 130. Lead 2 right, 40. Left over small crest, 200. And slight right, 130. Finish, 100. To stop. Okay, that's a 2-minute.
That one was hard. This car is so hard to drive. I mean, it's fun, and especially with the H pattern, it's a lot of fun when it goes right. But you can tell during the fast sections when the car really needs to change direction really quickly. I don't remember the stage so much, but there are some parts I remember being able to take in the Rally1 car really fast, and I was really scared going through in the Group B car. That's the thing, I was feeling fear the whole time, and I pushed the car pretty well, I think. About as hard as I pushed the Rally1 car for what it is. But yeah, I think I'm starting to feel in the driving how this one's gonna go, which car is gonna come out on top. But on to the final stage. All right, here we go. Really gonna try and push on this one.
3, 2, 1, go. 90. 4 right, 400. 4 right, keep in, and 3 left, 30. 2 left, tightens. Into 3 right, tightens, 40. Slight left. And 6 right short, 130. Big jump, 250. Left over bump, 150. Long crest. Slight left, 130. 40. 6 left over over jump, 50. 6 right over jump, 100. 6 left over jump, and right over crest, 50. Slide left, long, 80. Turn square left, around Beale, 70. 6 right, slowing, 100. 5 left, into slide right, 50. 5 right short, into left over crest, 100. 40 through gate. Turn 1 right, long onto tarmac. And 2 left.
Oh yeah, this is the racetrack bit.
3 left, tightens, 60, open hairpin right. 60, 2 left over crest, opens very long.
I thought this was bad in the
4 left
Rally1 car.
and crest.
The gravel setup does not translate the pavement at all.
100. Left over crest.
So we did bad in the Rally1 car there too, so I think we'll be...
60, left over crest, into 3 left,
Alright.
40, into 5 right, to stop. Okay, that's a 3 minute, 9.4.
Did not carry it well over the finish line, but we made it. There we go, just like that. Oh my god. Yeah, that is crazy. I feel like we did very similarly performance-wise because the gaps to the rest of the cars are really, really similar. So I think this is gonna be a good comparison of the two cars and see what they did. I don't remember the exact time, but I do, and it wasn't just similar performance-wise because in stage 1, the Rally1 car did it in 3 minutes 49.7 seconds, and the Group B car did it in 3 minutes 58.1 seconds, which is only a 8.5 second difference. And in stage 2, the Rally1 car did it in 2 minutes and 45.6 seconds, and the Group B car did it in 2 minutes and 48.7 seconds, which is only 3 seconds difference. And in stage 3, the Rally1 car did it in 3 minutes and 4.6 seconds, and the Rally1 car did it in 3 minutes 9.4, which again is only a 5-second difference, bringing the total difference across the entire rally to only 16.5 seconds, which is a lot closer than I was expecting it to be, because keep in mind, the Group B car is 40 years old.
Damn!
That is crazy. I did not expect that at all. I thought the Rally1 car was going to blow the Group B car out of the water, but as I was looking back in the edit, I think it's important to not underestimate the power difference between the Rally1 car and the Group B car, because in some spots in the Group B car, we're doing 20 miles an hour faster than we were in the Rally1 car, which is a lot. I mean, that's crazy, but even crazier, we set out to answer the question, could a Group B car compete with a modern Rally1 car? And I think if a Group B car were entered in a modern rally at only 16-second difference, if it were actually being driven by somebody who knew how to drive it, I don't think it would come last. In fact, far from it. I think it might be a mid-pack car if driven to its highest capability in a modern rally, if not better, which is crazy to think considering that the car is 40 years old. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hit the like button, and if you want to see some more videos like this, subscribe. And since this is such a small channel, if there are any videos that you want to see, comment them down below and I'll definitely see them and I'll probably be able to make them. So yeah, thank you for sticking around to the end. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.